Hey guys, sorry if the sound isn't perfect. I'm out in my food truck. It's like almost 2 in the morning, about to go home, and I just had the urge to talk to you guys about karate combat. So as you guys know, I ended my UFC career very poorly. I went on a 9-fight not winning streak. I didn't lose them all because I had no contest in there, which I should have won. There were a couple of the 9, there were 4 of them that I won. Anyways, I spent most of the year after leaving the UFC trying to find a fight. I know how good I am. I know I can compete with the best in the world, and I have competed with the best in the world. Just got a couple tough breaks. It happens. I talked to Bare Knuckle. I talked to everyone. They kept saying, we don't have anyone. We don't have anyone. Bare Knuckle, they jerked me around a little bit more. Bare Knuckle spent 2 years. Oh yeah, we'll give you a fight in the next card. It'll be in March, and then March it comes. Oh well, we meant May. It's okay. Okay, well it'll be August. I said, listen, bros, I'm done. I'm not waiting on you guys anymore. But Bare Knuckle jerked me around a lot. I'm still sore about that. I talked to a lot of small organizations, big organizations, local organizations. I tried to find fights, and I said, listen, I'm willing to fight heavyweight, willing to fight 205. If you need me at 85, I can still make 85. And there were no takers. Nobody would do it. I had a lot of people DM me on Instagram, say, hey, I'll fight you. I said, okay, fight me. And then nothing would come of it. I discovered karate combat. It was probably April of 2023. Raymond Daniels was fighting. He's a buddy of mine. I saw on Instagram he was fighting, so I tuned in, and I was just hooked immediately. It was such a different form of full contact fighting. I have always enjoyed watching the karate and taekwondo and traditional martial arts go at it, and I finally got to watch them really go at it, where they're swinging for the fences, and they are so much fun. They are. In your head, MMA fans, like MMA is the way to go, everything else is fake, anyone else is fake. And I watched these guys go and work and punch and kick. These guys are every bit the athlete that MMA guys are, that wrestlers are. It was incredible. So I started talking to Karate Combat, and immediately they asked, well, what's your karate background? Now, truthfully, it's limited, but I did start in a karate dojo. I started with Kobudo, which is weapons. I was in a Kempo studio, so I switched over to Kempo, and I did that for 4 or 5 years. From then, I moved to California, where I worked out with a lot of Muay Thai, Dutch kickboxing. Tarek Safadine was a good training partner and coach of mine, and he's a black belt in both Kyokushin karate, and then Taekwondo as well. So I've got the background in me. I know I don't kick much, but it's because I've always been scared of the takedown. Now that I don't have to worry about the kickdown, I'm allowed to kick more. So they asked me what my background was, and I told them I didn't lie, but I exaggerated exactly how much I had. And they knew. They didn't fall for it, but I said, all right, I think we can do something. I said, oh, well, thank you. That's incredible. You guys didn't have to do that. And they told me the rules. They actually didn't tell me the rules. I figured the rules out as I was walking into the pit. And they were excited to have me. I felt truly wanted. UFC wanted me. They did. And before Karate Combat, I fought for B2, which is the organization I was commentating for. They found a heavyweight fight for me, something to get me back in. I was so grateful. Thank you, B2. You started the second half of my career. And actually, B2 was who I fought for my last fight before going on The Ultimate Fighter. All right, so I'm back in Karate Combat. Say, hey, we want you in the Dominican Republic fighting, what was the guy, Adam Rosa was his name? I said, all right, I'm in. Let's do it. So I went down there, had a terrible weight cut. It was so difficult. The making weight wasn't difficult, but the actual finding a way to cut the weight, that was hard. And I won. Big knockout. First minute. Boom, I'm back, baby. That was what I needed more than anything. That was my 21st professional knockout in MMA. I've got a bunch in kickboxing too, but we'll count the Karate Combat and MMA. And I was hooked. The speed, the power, the technique, the pit. Karate Combat just had me. They had me, and they showed interest in me. And I am the most loyal man in the world. If you say you like me, I'm yours. That's it. And they showed interest. They said, all right, that was great. All right, we'll keep you posted. So I got back to the States, iced everything that hurt, and then said, hey, I'm ready to fight. Say, hey, we're ready to have you fight. We'll find something soon. And they found something soon. The title fight against Ross Levine. Ross Levine is very talented karateka. He's a very talented fighter, very fast, good movement, powerful. He was very good. And I wasn't their first choice for a title fight for him. They offered a couple other guys to him, and they turned him down. So they said, all right, Sammy wanted to. Absolutely, let's take it. He's the guy he called out. And so it was kind of short notice. I think it was 4 weeks. I think I had a month to get ready for that fight. So I started getting ready for it, and they offered me that title fight. I made weight very difficultly again, but I made it. And I just had a hell of a time with it. I went out there, had an incredible fight. Went to a 6th round, which I didn't think it needed to. I thought I did it in 5, but whatever. Had a real good 6th round. And I'm back on top. I'm on a 3-fight win streak. I've got my next title defense coming up on March 22nd. Y'all can watch it on Karate Combat's YouTube page. I could not be happier with the projection of my career. We signed a new contract with Karate Combat. I didn't get everything I wanted, but I did better than they wanted. So we both won. This next chapter of my life, I could not be happier. Everyone keeps asking me, would you go back to the UFC? I said, I love the UFC. I have so many friends in the UFC, backstage, front stage, everyone. I've known them for the last decade. So it would be hard for me not to go back to my friends, to my UFC family. But Karate Combat's coming along too. They're becoming that with me. I've got a better working relationship with President Awesome and Andres, the matchmaker. It's been a very good company for me. I'm looking forward to helping them blossom into the biggest combat sport that they can ever be. And it's been a real fun part of my life being part of them. So thank you, Karate Combat. Thank you, guys. And I hope this opened up a little bit of light. If you have any questions about what you want to know about Karate Combat or my time in the UFC or time with anything else, put it in the comments. I'll read it and I'll answer them all in my next video. But Karate Combat's my home now. March 22nd, I'm fighting Antonio Arroyo. I don't know how to say it exactly. Seems like a good dude. I'm going to knock him on the 3rd. So bet on it. You can watch it for free on Karate Combat's YouTube page. Thanks for watching, guys.